Hello? Is this Kiana.Loves You 44? Yes? How did you... Oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan! How did you get my number? That's not important. That's concerning. Anyways, there's some news about Virtual Families 3 that just came out. Where's your video? I'm working on it. Well, I think you should work on it faster. Well, gotta go. Love you so much. I'm a big fan. Bye! Who was that, and how did she get my number? She a stalker or something? Might have to get a restraining order. What was that? What? Nothing. Looks like someone forgot to hang up. Have a nice day, Kiana. What? Hello Snazzy peeps and welcome back to my channel. About a month ago I made a video all about Virtual Families 3 and I made that video because I wanted to update you guys and at least give some insight into, what Virtual Families 3 is, when it's coming, stuff like that, which to this day, where's it at? But today I have a little treat for y'all. So I was recently scrolling through Facebook and I happened to see a post from last day at work on their Virtual Families Facebook page, and they had basically gave us an update. Was that good grammar? They had basically. I could have just said they. Okay, the point is they gave us an update, okay? And I checked out this post, and y'all, I have some things to share with y'all. And how many times have I said y'all? You know what? I live in Texas. It's fine. I could say y'all many times as I want. But anyways, this video is just going to be me kind of reading some of this stuff to you guys, and you're welcome to, of course, go check out the post, which I will link down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what is in this update. We know that you all have been waiting a very long time, not only for updates on where we are with Virtual Families 3, but also to be able to play the game. In all honesty, we expected to have the game released by now. Since that quite obviously didn't happen, we want to give you all an update on some hard decisions we needed to make, where we are now, and what to expect with Virtual Families 3 development. We did actually get to the beta testing stage for Virtual Families 3 with a small group of carefully selected long-time testers, and as the beta test progressed, it became obvious to us that the delays, discussed in other posts in these forums, and a long development time had left us with a game that hadn't kept up with player expectations and advancements in mobile gaming. We are already well underway with the Virtual Families 3 reboot process, but there is a lot of work to do yet. We are still hoping for a 2019 release, but it's too early to set schedules. We will update the Virtual Families 3 previews page once we get I read that wrong on the development schedule. Let's just pretend I read that right. Now, I do want to note that some of these things that are in this list were already mentioned in the past, and if you watched my last Virtual Families update type video, then you'll probably recognize some of these things. So some of this we already know, but I do feel like this little update that they gave us did provide some more details. One example of that is this first one here that says, the house is expandable and reconfigurable to meet the family's changing needs throughout the generations. Need another bedroom, a workshop, 5 bathrooms, no problem. Of course, we already knew this. We talked about this in that last video that I did, which this is something that I'm actually really excited about, which I'm not going to go into detail about how excited I am about that because I already did that in the last video. But basically, we should be able to change rooms into whatever we want. So if you want one room to be a bedroom, you can do that, or if you want to switch it to a bathroom, then you can totally do that, which I think is really awesome. Landscaping features include raised flower beds, cactus gardens, and lawns, complete with a riding lawnmower and sprinklers. New furniture and decor items with many more to come. There's a mysterious new backstory that will take many generations to unravel. Diverse faces, hairstyles, and skin tones will make it much easier to adopt little people who look like you. Now in the last video, I showed you guys a screenshot from the game that was sent out by last day at work, and this shows one of the skin tones. I don't know if that's the only other skin tone that's going to be in the game, so hopefully there is going to be more, but I do appreciate that last day at work is, even making this step. Parents can share infant care. Each parent can take breaks from baby to work on their careers, pursue their hobbies, and manage their daily routines, while their partner cares for the little one. You could even choose who will care for baby. Family resemblance is back. Children born into the family will tend to look like one of their parents or a blend of both. There is even a possibility of resembling a distant ancestor on the family tree. Same-gender couples can marry and make their home together, adopt children, and raise a family and enjoy the country life throughout many generations. For those who have always wanted a large family, Virtual Families 3 allows up to 12 children, and the Adoption Center now gives you the choice of adopting infants as well as older children. This is honestly one of the things that I'm most excited about, because in my series, we of course adopt kids, and we have kids so that we can fill up, all the slots in our household, and we currently can only have 6 kids and 2 adults, but now we can have up to I don't know what I was trying to say, up to 12 children, so that is really awesome. Pets will be more interesting and interactive. They will more closely mimic real-life pets, and they no longer live forever. I don't know about y'all, but I think the pets in Virtual Families 2 are, possessed. They're always trying to kill the people. They're constantly stalking the members of the family. I'm very convinced that they're going to kill us. So I don't really want them to be more interactive, but I still will say that is cool that they're adding, something to pets just so that they don't sit there and plot our deaths. Dozens of new careers and random events, new goals, and collectibles. Your Virtual Families 3 family has a telephone and can make and receive calls in a variety of situations. Personally, I hate getting emails from strangers in the game, so I can tell that I already will be very annoyed by the phone, but I do really like that they added it. Zoom in and out with pinch/zoom gestures. First time in a Virtual Families game. This is something I think is really neat that they're adding, because I think it's just a step up from the past 2 games. It's modernizing the game a bit, because most games now you can zoom in and all that type of stuff. So props to the game company for that. The mandatory tutorial from Virtual Families 2 has been replaced with a more extensive in-game help file and a link to our very detailed online knowledge base, which has answers to over 100 questions and is growing as we continue with Virtual Families 3 development. That's just a sample of what we already have accomplished in Virtual Families 3. Moving all that to the new game engine will enable us to do many things that have never been possible in Virtual Families. Once we have the game released and in your hands to enjoy, we'll be looking at implementing new features that will be possible only because of Virtual Family 3's reboot in the new game engine, such as visiting your friends' houses/families in some way, special social events and giveaways, etc. I am so excited for this. If this is implemented into the game, it would be so cool to be able to visit your friends' houses/families. I don't know what they mean by friends. Does that mean in the real world? If you can add people as friends? Because if so, that would be so cool if I could go to some of your guys' houses and if you guys can come to mine. I don't know if that's what they mean, but if that is so, y'all, I am so ready to check out y'all's houses. We can't say for sure what features will be incorporated and when, but Virtual Families 3 will be a much better game than we could have produced without this reboot. If we had released the game using our old game engine, we would have never been able to make those advances in gameplay and features. And you know what? This is something that, again, I will give them props for. I do really like that they are trying to modernize the game a little bit, because of course the way that the game was, with the old game engine was nice, but they are really trying to take this game up a notch, and for that I say thank you. And that is also understandable that it would take longer, especially for a smaller gaming company to do. We hope this helped explain what's going on and why we're so late. Having made the decision to rework the game, we are going to continue to move forward, and we hope that you all stay with us as we make Virtual Families 3 all it can be. We will also try to be better at keeping you all informed about our progress as we move toward beta and release. Now on to my final thoughts. So there was the update that they posted. Now, of course, we have to play the waiting game again, which who knows how long this will take. Hopefully not long. I will say, and actually I've already said this literally like a minute ago or so, But I really do like that they are trying to take this game up a notch, take it a step up, and that is going to, you know, take longer for the game to come out. So I feel like that's understandable. I do also really appreciate, though, that they are now finally giving, you know, all the customers, all the players an update, because as I said in the last video, I feel like that's all you need. It's not really difficult to create just a quick post saying, hey guys, we're still working on the game, this is why it's taking so long because of such and such. So at least finally now they gave us an update, and hopefully they will continue to, I mean, they already said that they would continue to keep us updated, but hopefully we can get another update soon with some new information and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts? What do you think about these features? I mean, some of them we already knew about, but there's also some new details. What are some things that you want them to talk about? Like, what are some things that you are wanting in the game? Let me know. Let's have a discussion down below. I will also link this post on the forums down below as well. How many times have I said that? Down below. It will be in the description. I'll also link their Facebook page and all that cool stuff. And if you haven't checked out the last video, highly recommend that you do, because that is when we look at all the screenshots and we analyze everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Oh, and if you aren't subbed, you better hit that sub button right now. Thank you very much. Bye.
Hi, Kiana. What do you think of my new fan shirt? I didn't know you started selling merch.
I didn't. Does that say...
Hold on one second. I have one that's even better. This one's my favorite. How about this one?
You're creeping me out.
But Kiana, there's no reason to be creeped out by me. I'm just a big fan, and so are all the others watching your videos.
Yeah, but I don't see any of them wearing this fake merch, and well, none of them are creeping me out.
That's because they're not real fans.
Yes, they are real fans.
They're not real fans!
Okay, I'm gonna go.
That's right, go ahead and make another video for your
Fake fans!
Creep.
Gotta go, love you, big real fan, bye!